All right, we're running a sound check here. As you can see, we're getting closer to 5 minutes away from tip-off of the Underwood Eagles and Missouri Valley Big Reds girls basketball game. We will be starting the game here right around 6 o'clock. So we are within 5 minutes of that game. We look forward to broadcasting it tonight, and we are looking forward to a good game of basketball. We'll see you in a little bit. Hi, basketball fans. We're closing in with a couple minutes before our starting lineups, and we just want to do a little quick game preview for all of you. So our girls basketball game tonight is between the Underwood Eagles and the Missouri Valley Big Red. Underwood is currently 12-1 on the season. Missouri Valley is sitting at 0-12 right now. This will be the second meeting of the season between Underwood and Missouri Valley. Underwood won the first meeting up in Missouri Valley by a score of 70-15. Underwood's led in scoring by Kendra Cook. The junior is averaging 14.7 points a game. She's also chipping in with just over 5 rebounds a game, and she's one of the leading shooters from the field. She's shooting 51% from the field and also 71% from the line. Sophomore Leah Hall's been averaging 10.8 points per game. Leah's one of the team's better three-point shooters. She's averaging a couple threes per game. She's shooting over 40% from the field for three-pointers, and she also chips in with just over 3 rebounds a game and over assists and a steal a game. Aaliyah Humphrey, the sophomore, is averaging 10.4 points per game. She's leading the team in assists and steals as well. She's got 2.9 steals per game and 1.6 assists per game as well. Macy Van Fossen, the senior. Macy's the team's leading rebounder. She's averaging over 6 rebounds a game, 5.5 points per game, and over 2 blocks per game. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Eagles will be senior Peyton Cook. Peyton's averaging just over 5 points a game, 2.8 rebounds, and also over a steal a game as well. The Lady Reds from Missouri Valley, they're led in scoring by senior Carly Winchester. Carly's averaging 5.6 points per game. She also has 5 rebounds and a couple steals per game as well. And the other kind of scorer of the team is Maya Contreras. Maya, the sophomore, is averaging 4.7 points per game. She's their team's leading rebounder. She's rebounding getting about 8 rebounds per game and just under 2 assists per game. So shortly we will have the tip-off between Underwood Eagles and the Missouri Valley Lady Reds. And right now we're going to be at the court for the announcing of the starting lineups.
Missouri Valley Lady Reds and the Underwood The Lady Reds are coached by Victor Contreras and assisted by Delaney Edelman and Dustin Coyle. Starters for Missouri Valley. Number 4, Carly Winchester. Number 22, Maya Contreras. Number 24, Bailey Coyle. Number 32, Emma Goop. And number 40, Sophie Aniglia. And Dale Reineke. Now please rise and face the flag as we honor the United States of America with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
All right, welcome to Underwood High School for tonight's game between Underwood and Missouri Valley. Underwood is currently 12-1 on the season. Their coach is Jasmine Flynn, and out there the starting lineup, we have seniors Peyton Cook and Macy Van Fossen. Macy will be doing the tip-off here. Junior Kendra Cook, and then sophomores Leah Hall and Aaliyah Humphrey. So we're going to have Van Fossen doing the opening tip-off here, and Van Fossen tips it, and the ball is controlled, and looks like we're going to have another tie-up. So looks like we are going to, the officials are going to discuss it, and we are going to re-jump again. So we're going to have that second tip-off here between Van Fossen and Maya Contreras from Missouri Valley. Tip both ways, and looks like it's going to happen again. So Aaliyah Humphrey got tied up with Missouri Valley's Emma Goot, and we are 6 seconds into the game and still haven't gotten that opening tip-off off. And this one, it looks like Peyton Cook controls it, so Underwood will start off with the basketball after 3 opening tip-offs, and the Eagles start off with a turnover. The ball went through Aaliyah Humphrey's hands, and it'll be the Lady Reds basketball. And this is the second meeting of the year between Underwood and Missouri Valley. Underwood won the first matchup 70-15, and we'll kind of see how this one fares. All right, so Eagles are set up in a man-to-man defense to get started off here, and Missouri Valley's been working the ball around the outside, and the ball is tipped out there, and it's last touched by Missouri Valley, so the Eagles will take over. Kendra Cook, the team's leading scorer. Kendra is averaging 14.7 points per game, just inbounded it. and it'll be Humphrey bringing the ball up the court. So the Lady Reds are set up in a 2-3 zone here, and Leah Hall's going to get the first crack at scoring there, and she misses, but Kendra Cook with a nice offensive rebound and putback. So Kendra Cook scores the first points of the game. It's her first rebound as well, so the Eagles take a 2-0 lead with just over 7 minutes left in the opening quarter. All right, so the Eagles are staying in this man-to-man defense. Missouri Valley's pretty spread out. They pick up the ball there, and then the ball gets tipped into the hands of Macy Van Fossen, who comes away with her first steal of the game. And then we have a Leah Humphrey driving. Humphrey's ball gets tipped. She gets it out to Kendra Cook. The Lady Reds are staying in that zone as the Eagles rotate the ball around. They should get some nice looks from three-point land, and Humphrey drains that. So Kendra Cook, with her first assist, finds Aaliyah Humphrey. Aaliyah Humphrey has 3, and the Eagles have taken a 5-0 lead in the first quarter. And it looks like the Lady Reds are going to call a timeout. So Underwood's had a couple of quick three-pointers out of that zone. They've hit 1 of the 2 there, and Missouri Valley's going to talk it over a little bit. If Missouri Valley stays packed in that zone, we're going to see a lot of Leah Hall and Aaliyah Humphrey shooting some three-pointers from out there. Leah is shooting just over 40% from three-point land. Aaliyah Humphrey is shooting over 32%. And Peyton Cook also shooting about 30% there. So we're going to see some threes fired up if they continue in that zone here. So we're about ready back for action as the opening buzzer goes off. We've got 6:27 left in the first quarter, and the Eagles have a 5-0 lead as Missouri Valley's Sophie Caniglia is going to inbound the ball. As Missouri Valley brings the ball up the court, we have Carly Winchester. She picks up her dribble out there and gets the ball back to Caniglia. Humphrey, looks like Humphrey kind of reached in there and got the ball to bounce off of a Missouri Valley player, and so it'll be Eagle basketball as Humphrey brings the ball up the court again. So the Eagles keep rotating around. There they find Van Fossen down low. Van Fossen is nice block down low by Maya Contreras of the Lady Reds. So it's a jump ball with it, so the Lady Reds will get possession of it, and they're going to bring the ball up the court here as Winchester dribbles it up. We have Aaliyah Humphrey guarding Winchester up top. The Eagles are playing kind of an aggressive man-to-man defense. They are denying the ball. They actually have 4 people outside of the three-point line right now, so they are really extending that man-to-man defense, trying to get some turnovers and probably some quick transition back as well. And there we got a trap over there in the corner. Hall and Humphrey has a trap, and then Van Fossen comes away with their second steal of the game. Great trap by Hall and Humphrey, and that allowed Van Fossen to get the nice steal there, and great pass from Kendra Cook finding Aaliyah Humphrey. Humphrey's up to 5 points. That's Cook's second assist of the game as well. It's a great transition offense by the Eagles as they're able to get a bucket, and they have a 7-0 lead, just under 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Van Fossen tipped that ball away, and it goes off of the Lady Reds, so it'll be Eagle basketball. So the Eagles are really continuing that aggressive man-to-man defense to try to get some turnovers. Ball gets batted away a little bit there, but it looks like Leah Hall comes down with it. So the Eagles are trying to rotate, and they're looking inside to Kendra Cook and Macy Van Fossen. There's also some people open on the backside. So Hall's pass gets tipped out of there as well. And so it looks like Peyton Cook's going to reset things, and here's Leah Humphrey setting it up again. So there they go down low to Van Fossen. She's back out to Cook, and she travels. So it'll be an Eagle turnover. So Missouri Valley's going to take possession of the basketball here. Well, Caniglia inbounds it, and this time we have Maya Contreras bringing the ball up the court. Contreras, the sophomore, gets stolen by Leah Hall. Leah, nice pass up to Aaliyah Humphrey. Humphrey drives, and nice block by Winchester. So Winchester did a great job getting back after Hall's steal. And it looks like we have another timeout. So we're going to have a little break in the action here. There's 4:28 left in the first quarter. It is Underwood 7, Missouri Valley 0. As Missouri Valley calls the timeout. We are back at Underwood High School, and Underwood has a 7-0 lead over Missouri Valley right now. There's 4:28 left in the first quarter, and what we've seen so far is Underwood has really had an aggressive man-to-man defense set up. They've had as many as 4 players outside of the three-point line, so they've been trapping, trying to get some turnovers and steals in order to get some transition offense going. Missouri Valley's been sitting in a 2-3 zone right now. Underwood's gotten some nice offensive rebounds by Kendra Cook, and able to set things up. And then Humphrey, as she inbounds the ball, throws it right to Missouri Valley's Bailey Coyle, and Coyle comes away with the steal as Missouri Valley setting it up. So Missouri Valley lobs that ball into Winchester. Winchester kicks it out. Missouri Valley puts up their first shot of the game, and it is missed as Peyton Cook comes away with the rebound. Peyton Cook just got her first rebound as Humphrey finds Hall in the corner. Hall puts the 3 up. That's missed. And Contreras comes away with her first rebound of the game. So Contreras, the post, is currently operating as the point guard here. You have Van Fossen guarding her. Missouri Valley's kind of set up in a 1-4 offense, and nice steal by Kendra Cook. You have Humphrey pushing the ball up the court. She finds Peyton Cook on the corner. Nice pass to Van Fossen going around. Van Fossen found Kendra Cook. Kendra was driving, and she's going to get fouled as she goes up. The foul will be on Missouri Valley's Emma Goot. That's going to be Goot's first foul as we have Kendra Cook going to the line, shoot 2 free throws. Kendra's kind of filled up the stat sheet already in this first quarter. She just scored her 3rd point on that free throw there, and she's also got a rebound, 2 assists, and a steal to go with that. And here we have Taylor Nelson checking in for Underwood. Leah Hall's going to get a quick breather. Nelson, the senior. Taylor's been averaging just over 2 points a game. She's one of the top defensive players on the Eagles team, and so she'll be in there to kind of apply some more pressure up there. As Contreras pulled down another rebound, and it will be Missouri Valley basketball as Winchester looks for Contreras down low. Got Kendra Cook guarding her. Cook and Nelson are double teaming her. Got kind of a trap set up there, and she gets the ball out there to Sophie Caniglia, who resets it to Winchester. So Winchester got it over to Caniglia on the wing. Caniglia throws the ball away as Kendra Cook came away with her 2nd steal. She pushes the ball up the court. Nelson gets it, resets it back up top to Humphrey. Humphrey found Cook and looks like she tripped over Missouri Valley defender's foot, and Peyton Cook goes to grab the ball, but it goes off of her leg. And it looks like Zoe Russ, the senior, is going to be checking in for the first time tonight, and that's going to give Kendra Cook a break. Kendra's going to step out with 3 points, a rebound, 2 assists, and 2 steals, and we have another timeout. We have a 30-second timeout here, and we have a little break in the action. So it is Underwood 8, Missouri Valley 0, with 2:53 left in the first quarter. All right, so it'll be Missouri Valley basketball as Caniglia is going to inbound it to Winchester. Missouri Valley's already used 3 timeouts in this first quarter, and they have 2 remaining for the rest of the game. And Caniglia looks like she kicks it out over there to Winchester to Caniglia, but Van Fossen comes away with the steal. That's the Eagles' 6th steal of the game already. As Missouri Valley's back in that 2-3 zone. Looks like they're maybe extending it just a little bit to not allow some 3-point shots there. Russ finds Humphrey. Humphrey trips over the Missouri Valley defender, and Eagles maintain possession. Peyton Cook finds Van Fossen down low. Eagles have some good ball movement there. They keep looking in the post for Van Fossen, trying to get a nice, easy basket down low. They're also looking at Zoe Russ in that high post. Nice ball movement for the Eagles. That set up Aaliyah Humphrey for a 3-point attempt there. The ball goes long, and it goes out of bounds off of Humphrey's shot, so it'll be Missouri Valley basketball. Right at 2 minutes left as Winchester brings the ball up the court. The Eagles still lead 8-0. And we have another turnover for Missouri Valley. A moving screen there, and so that's going to be a foul on Missouri Valley's Emma Goot, who had that moving screen. That'll be her second foul, so there's only been 2 fouls this game so far. Both of them have been on Goot. As Leah Hall's going to bring the ball up the court, she checked back in for Peyton Cook. Humphrey swings it across the court to Taylor Nelson. Taylor's shot is short, and the ball looks like originally rebound by number 50 for Missouri Valley, Maya Zapia, the freshman, and then Taylor Nelson knocks it out of bounds. So Zapia picked up her first rebound, and she's getting her first action of the game. And it looks like Underwood picked up the full court pressure. And it'll be Missouri Valley's basketball again as the officials stop the possession. So Winchester gets the ball in there, and the Eagle press clears out. Winchester walks it up as we have 1.5 minutes left in the quarter. Eagles are saying that man-to-man defense. Missouri Valley's going to have to get some screens or some ball movement to kind of get this basket going here. They've only been able to get a couple shots off this first quarter. The Eagle defense has been swarming them, and they haven't really allowed them to even get some buckets at all, or some shots off at all. So we just had another turnover as the Eagles are resetting it. Eagles are whipping the ball around the perimeter there, and they keep looking in the post. Zoe Russ swings it across to Leah Hall. Oh, she had a cutting Leah Humphrey, but it went long back over to Nelson. And here's Russ finding Leah Hall. So Zoe Russ comes in and has a nice assist off that pass, and Leah Hall picks up her first basket of the game. So the Eagles take a 10-0 lead with just under 1 minute left in the first quarter. So the Eagle press clears out again as Caniglia brings the ball up the court. Oh, nice steal by Leah Humphrey. Caniglia kind of had a slow bounce pass there. Humphrey steals and drives, and Humphrey's up to 7 points as she just got her first steal of the game. So Humphrey's leading the Eagles with 7 points as the Eagles take that 12-0 lead with 30 seconds left in the quarter. Caniglia, she found Zapia at the high post, but Zapia overthrows Contreras down low. So it'll be another turnover by Missouri Valley. So the Eagles are going to take possession as we're closing in on 20 seconds left in the quarter. Looks like Leah Hall resets, and looks like the Eagles might be holding for one last shot here. Or not, because Humphrey had a nice steal there, and the three-pointer by Hall was long as Caniglia got that rebound. We got 6 seconds left as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll remain with Missouri Valley. And Humphrey came away with a steal, and it's going to remain Underwood possession as Missouri Valley tipped that ball. So nice steal by Aaliyah Humphrey. That's her second steal of the game. And now the Eagles, with 5 seconds left in the quarter, are going to get a shot for one last shot. Humphrey drives her at 3, 2, 1. She kicks it out. Van Fossen's shot is up in time, but just misses. And so that's going to be the end of the first quarter. The Underwood Eagles have a 12-0 lead as we take a little break in the action. We're complete here in Underwood. Underwood has a 12-0 lead on Missouri Valley after the first quarter. Underwood's been paced by Aaliyah Humphrey so far. Aaliyah has 7 points to lead the Eagles. Leah Hall has chipped in 2, and Kendra Cook has put 3 up so far. For the Missouri Valley, they haven't scored yet, but the leading Maya Contreras has been able to pull down 2 rebounds, and she also has a block to go along with that. Eagles, Kendra Cook and Peyton Cook both have a rebound apiece, and Kendra Cook leads the team with 2 assists. And for the Eagles, Macy Van Fossen has 3 steals. Aaliyah Humphrey and Kendra Cook both have 2 apiece, and Leah Hall has 1 as well. So the Eagles were able to get 8 steals that first quarter. So there's been a lot of turnovers by Missouri Valley, and that's helped lead to the Underwood 12-0 lead. I don't have these stats in front of me, but I think Missouri Valley only got off 2 shots that first quarter. So the Eagle defense has been doing their job to kind of keep Missouri Valley scoreless so far. So it's Eagle basketball as we start this quarter. the Lady Reds are set up in that 2-3 zone. They've been moving aggressively. The Eagles keep looking down low as Van Fossen's shot is long, and Winchester comes down with her first rebound. She'll bring the ball up the court for the Lady Reds. Now we have Caniglia up top. Caniglia pulls up the 3. That is short, and the ball goes out of bounds to the Eagles. So it looks like the Lady Reds are going to be a little more aggressive, trying to get some shots up, and we'll see if some of those can fall and get them back in this game here. So Eagles got their starters back on the court. The 2 seniors, Peyton Cook and Macy Van Fossen, are out there. Junior Kendra Cook, and then sophomores Leah Humphrey and Leah Hall. As Kendra Cook and Macy Van Fossen weren't on the same page there. Kendra was cut into the basket to look for a shot, look for that. Macy thought she was still out on the wing and threw the ball away. So it'll be Lady Red basketball. Sophie Messerschmidt inbounds that ball to Caniglia. Caniglia brings it up with Kendra Cook guarding her. They find Winchester at the high post there. Bailey Coyle there, she picked up the dribble, she tried to throw it down low, and the ball's going to be kicked by Macy Van Fossen. So it'll be Lady Red basketball underneath with Contreras inbounding the ball. Contreras was looking for Winchester cutting back there. She found Winchester there. Oh, she had a chance at a shot, but she goes back to Contreras. Contreras puts it up, and it is blocked by Kendra Cook. Leah Humphrey comes away with it, gets it up to Peyton Cook, and that's missed. And Leah Humphrey got the offensive rebound, and she is fouled, so she will go up to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots here. Nice block by Kendra Cook on the other side to get that fast break going. So Leah Humphrey's going to be shooting 2 free throws here as the Eagles still have that 12-0 lead. And Humphrey's free throw is long. There's 6:43 left in the quarter as the freshman Elizabeth Jacobson checks into the game for the first time. Macy Van Fossen will get a little bit of breather here. Jacobson, the freshman, is averaging just over 4 points a game for the Eagles, and she's also averaging 3 rebounds per game and about a half a block a game. So Humphrey hits that second free throw. Humphrey's up to 8 points as the Eagles have taken a 13-0 lead with 6.5 minutes left in the quarter. Peyton Cook jumped that pass. Great job jumping there, and the ball ended up going off of Missouri-Valley. So it'll be Eagle basketball again. For the Lady Reds, Emma Goot is checking back in. Also, Shelby Divelbest is going to make her first appearance here. So Missouri-Valley is kind of a young team outside of Winchester and Olivia Wienen. They are the only 2 seniors. The rest of them are all underclassmen, and Leah Hall hits her first 3 of the game. So Leah's up to 5 points for the game as the Eagles have taken a 16-0 lead. So nice job moving the ball around and getting an open 3 out of that 2-3 zone the Lady Reds have set up. Caniglia, she kind of picked up her dribble there, and that allowed Peyton Cook to jump the passing lane. Peyton comes away with the steal and the easy layup, so the Eagles are now up 18-0 with 6 minutes left in the quarter. Eagles' aggressive defense has continued. It's allowed them to get some more steals and a couple of turnovers off of errant passes by Missouri-Valley. And here you have Winchester who picked up her dribble. And the Lady Reds got their first bucket of the game. So Winchester found Emma Goot down low. So Goot scores a bucket. Winchester has her first assist, and the Lady Reds are on the board. It's 18-2 with 5:30 left. Leah Humphrey, nice pass. So Leah was cut into the basket. Kendra Cook found her. The ball was a little behind her, but Leah came down with it. And then she saw Elizabeth Jacobson down low. So Humphrey gets her second assist of the game. Jacobson comes in and scores a quick bucket as the Eagles get their lead back up to 18. Oh, Humphrey tried to jump that pass from Winchester. Winchester found Goot down low, but Peyton Cook blocks it, and Peyton's bringing the ball up the other side. Nice pass from Peyton Cook to Aaliyah Humphrey. So Peyton Cook had a great block on this end, then she dribbles the ball up the court, finds Aaliyah Humphrey cut into the basket on the fast break, and that's going to lead to another timeout from Missouri-Valley. So we have Underwood 22, Missouri-Valley 2, with 4:55 left in the half. So Lady Eagles are coming back to the court. We have Underwood leading 22-2 with 4:55 left in the half. And the Eagles' defense has really been the key to this game so far. They have already 9 steals in this first half, along with some other turnovers that they've caused that have been errant passes or some traveling violations on the Lady Reds. And so the Eagles have held Missouri Valley just to 2 points so far and currently have that 20-point lead with 4:55 left in the half. So we have Winchester bringing the ball up the court. Taylor Nelson's guarding her. She checked in during that timeout for Aaliyah Humphrey. And Winchester finds Contreras at the top of the high post. Nice steal by Kendra Cook. Kendra jumped that passing lane. She's pushing the ball up the court there. She dribbles it off her foot, and it looks like, so Kendra Cook picked up her 3rd steal there, and then she dribbled off her foot. Caniglia grabbed it, but then Cook continued to kind of wrestle it away from her, and we had a tie-up, and so it'll be Lady Red basketball, so they'll get possession of this. And we have Carly Winchester, the senior, bringing the ball up the court. Winchester is the Lady Red's leading scorer. She's been held scoreless so far, but her pass gets stolen by Leah Hall. Leah finds Peyton Cook cut into the basket. Cook hits it back out to Hall. Hall puts up the 3, and it's missed. And you have Jacobson, who got a nice offensive rebound. So Elizabeth Jacobson pulled down her first rebound of the game off of a missed Leah Hall 3-pointer. And Jacobson's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws here. That foul was on Maya Contreras, and that'll be Contreras' 2nd foul. Jacobson's first free throw is good, so Jacobson's up to 3 points already after just coming in just a couple minutes ago. And it looks like Aaliyah Humphrey's going to check in, and Allie Fletcher, the sophomore, is going to make her first appearance of the game as well. On the Lady Reds, Maya Zapia checks in as well. Jacobson hits both free throws, so Jacobson is shooting 54% from the free throw line on the year, and she comes away with both of those. So it's now 24-2 with just right at 4 minutes left in that 2nd quarter. Winchester's pass goes to Divelbus, and then that ends up rolling out of bounds. So it'll be Eagle basketball again as Allie Fletcher's going to inbound the ball here. Humphrey brings the ball up the court. Lady Red is still in that 2-3 zone. So the Eagles kind of whip the ball around a little bit, and they find Zoe Russ at that high post. And we're going to have a 3-second violation on the Lady Eagles. So they got Jacobson in the lane for a little bit too long, so that's a turnover on the Eagles, as Winchester's going to bring the ball up the court again to set up the offense for the Lady Reds. And it looks like we have another turnover by the Lady Reds as Zapia travels. The freshman had the ball out there and was looking to pass, and an Eagle defender jumped in the passing lane, and it created another turnover. So here's Humphrey setting the offense up again. Find Zoe Russ at the high post. She kicks the ball out to Taylor Nelson. Nelson's shot is just short, and Nelson tracks down her own rebound in the corner. Oh, nice find by Aaliyah Humphrey. So Elizabeth Jacobson had great position down low, and it looked like she had a good basket going. She had an easy shot at the basket, but she was fouled before she could get the shot up. So we have Humphrey inbounding the ball. She finds Jacobson cut into the basket. Nice strong finish by Elizabeth Jacobson. Humphrey picks up her 3rd assist again of the game, and Jacobson's up to 6 points now as the Eagles' lead is up to 24 points. Winchester picks up her 2nd assist as she finds Emma Goots. So Goots got all 4 points for the Lady Reds as it's now 26-4. So Lady Reds have gotten a few more shots off this quarter, so that's been helpful for them. And looks like the Eagles are setting up here as Jacobson kicks the ball to Humphrey, and Humphrey hits the 3. So that's Aaliyah Humphrey's 2nd 3-pointer of the game. Humphrey is up to 13 points, and Jacobson picked up her 1st assist of the game. So Lady Red set up a double screen for Winchester. Winchester looked like she might have had a cutting Goot to the basket, but she wasn't able to find her. And they get it over to Zapia and then to Caniglia on the wing. So it looks like Winchester's going to reset it again. And Jacobson comes away with the steal, so she jumped in the passing lane to get her first steal of the game. So we have Taylor Nelson coming over to set up the offense again. Oh, Humphrey's pass was a little too soft in there, and Caniglia was able, Winchester was able to get the steal, and then she ends up traveling as she's going up the court, so it'll be another Missouri Valley turnover. As we have 1:45 left in the half with the Eagles up 29-4. The Eagles kind of got it widespread up there, and what they do is they set up a three-pointer for Allie Fletcher. Fletcher's shot is just short. Nice rebound by Winchester, so Winchester has 2 rebounds in the game, and she's pushing the ball up the court kind of hard, so the Lady Reds are being a little more aggressive with the ball right there. And Winchester's fouled as she's driving the ball up the court. Fletcher's going to pick up her first foul of the game. And Contreras, who has a couple fouls, is back in the game now. She inbounds the ball. And Eagle, it's a good defense, but she's able to find Winchester to get the ball in the court there. Contreras dribbling the ball up top there. Taylor Nelson's guarding her. She picks up the basketball and gets the ball back to the point guard, Winchester. And good job jumping those passing lanes again. The ball's been tipped quite a few times, but the Lady Reds have come up with it each time. The shot there is long, and Allie Fletcher comes away with her first rebound. She gets the ball up to Peyton Cook, and Peyton will pull it out to reset things. And we have a travel on Fletcher, so it'll be Lady Red basketball again. So we're right at a minute left in the half. Eagles are up 25 points, 29-4, and we have Winchester setting them up again. So a little too aggressive of defense by Taylor Nelson up at the top of the key. As Contreras was trying to drive over to that wing, Taylor used the body to get her first foul of the game. And so it'll remain Missouri Valley basketball. Eagles have only had 2 fouls so far this half, and Peyton Cook's aggressive defense caused another Missouri Valley turnover. So we're at 47 seconds left in the half as Fletcher brings the ball up to set up their offense. Russ finds Cook over on the wing. Cook doesn't take the three-pointer there as they reverse course again to this side of the court here. Nelson is looking for Jacobson. Jacobson came away with it. She found Zoe Russ at the elbow. Russ's shot is long, but she got her offensive rebound and put it back up. Nice shot by Zoe Russ as she got her first rebound of the game and then followed up. Russ did a great job following her shot there to get her own rebound. And it'll be Lady Red basketball with 15 seconds left. Winchester picks up her dribble up on the wing there. And Lady Reds, we've got 8 seconds left. Fletcher almost comes away with the steal there. Lady Reds have it. Winchester with 3 seconds left. 2, 1, she drives. Three-pointer's going to be short, and that is going to be halftime. So at the half, the Underwood Eagles 31, the Missouri Valley Lady Reds 4. We'll be back in a little bit with some statistics and some other first half analysis. Until then, Underwood's up 31-4 over the Lady Reds of Missouri Valley.
went to the moped store. The salesman's like, what up? What's your budget? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know nothing about mopeds. He said, I got the one for you. Follow me. Ooh, it's too real. Calm down, man. I don't need a windshield. Banana seat, I can't be on two wheels. 800 cash, that's a hell of a deal. I'm heading out. Turn to the back. Get it, what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get it, but I've been instead of getting on the internet and checking it out. Hit me, get it. First shot, you struck walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby. So the game, no, y'all can't copy.
All right, great job by the Underwood Eagle dance team there. So, some halftime statistics for you. The Underwood Eagles have jumped out to a 31-4 lead over the Missouri Valley Lady Reds. The Eagles have been led in scoring by Leah Humphrey. Humphrey's got 13 points so far in the game. She's also had 3 assists, 2 steals, and a rebound to go along with those points. Elizabeth Jacobson, the freshman, came in and scored 6 points in the second quarter, and she's also got a rebound, an assist, and a steal to go along with those points. Leah Hall, the sophomore, has got 5 points so far in the night. She's also got 2 steals to go along with that, and of those 5, one of them is a good 3-pointer over on the wing there. Kendra Cook, the team's leading scorer, she's averaging just over 14 points a game. She's got 3 in the first half there. Kendra also has kind of filled up the stat sheet as well. She's got 3 steals, 2 assists, a rebound, and a block to go along with her points. Senior Peyton Cook, Peyton has 2 points so far. Peyton's also got a block, a rebound, assist, and a steal to go along with that. And senior Zoe Russ has 2 points as well. Russ has a rebound and an assist to go along with that. Other contributors for the Eagles in that first half, Macy Van Fosten, the senior. Macy's had 3 steals so far in the game, playing some great defense. Allie Fletcher has come off the bench. She's got a rebound to go along with some aggressive defense she's had there. Taylor Nelson also has a rebound for the Eagles. Missouri Valley's all 4 points from them have come from Emma Goot. So Goot, the sophomore's got the team's 4 points there. Goot's averaging just 2.5 points a game, so she's already gotten her average there. Carly Winchester's kind of filled up the rest of the stat sheet for the Missouri Valley. She's got 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. Maya Contreras has a couple rebounds and a block as well. Bailey Coyle has a steal. Sophie Caniglia has a rebound and a steal. And Maya Zapia has a rebound as well. So we've got about 5.5 minutes left until the start of the second half. We have Underwood 31, Missouri Valley 4 from Underwood High School. So we'll be back in a bit with some more action from Underwood High School. All right, on the camera, we thought we'd highlight the Underwood Eagle pep band over there under the direction of Miss Caitlin Biggs. So we have the Eagles playing some halftime entertainment there. So our video technician slash editor, Danny Stein, has the Eagle band playing right there for your enjoyment at the half. All right, great job, Eagle Band. So under the direction of Miss Caitlin Biggs, we had the Underwood Eagle pep band over there. So great work by the Eagles, and it's great to have them out at the game tonight as well. All right, so we've about a minute and a half left before the start of the second half. Eagles 31, Missouri Valley 4. We'll be back in just a minute. So the senior Zoe Russ is going to check in. And also checking in for the first time is sophomore Delaney Ambrose and freshman Kinsey Ferguson. So we've got a jump ball between Ferguson and Lady Reds Henley Arbaugh, and so it'll remain with the Lady Reds. Contreras inbounds it, and Ferguson tips it out, and it'll still be Lady Red basketball. So Contreras finds and opens Sophie Caniglia. So Caniglia gets her first bucket of the game, and Lady Reds, it's 39-8 now. Ferguson drives and finds Leah Hall out on the wing. Nice pass from Humphrey into Delaney Ambrose. Ambrose is fouled on the shot as she goes up, as she misses that layup. But Ambrose will get a chance for 2 free throws here in just a second. So she is fouled by Contreras. That's Contreras' third foul of the game. And Ambrose is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Ambrose puts the first one in. That's her first point in the basketball game. Ambrose hasn't attempted any free throws yet on this season, and so that's her first make. And she's currently averaging just under 2 points a basketball game, and so Ambrose will go to the line to shoot her second. After that free throw, a lot of new Lady Reds have checked into the basketball game. Ambrose's free throw rolls around, and the rebound is pulled down by the Lady Reds, Emma Goot. And it'll be Winchester bringing the ball up the court again. And we have another turnover by the Lady Reds, so it'll be Eagle basketball. So we're at 3:08 left in the third quarter. Eagles are up 40-8 on the Lady Reds. And it'll be Humphrey inbounding the ball to Leah Hall. Ferguson finds Humphrey across the court. Humphrey one dribble, puts it up, and she is fouled as she goes up. So it'll be Aaliyah Humphrey going to the line, looking to extend this lead for the Eagles. And that foul will be the third one on senior Carly Winchester. Lady Reds have a couple players with 3 fouls now. As Winchester has 3, and Contreras, who went out just a little bit ago, has 3 fouls as well. And it looks like the Eagles have Taylor Nelson checking in. Nelson's going to go in for Humphrey if Humphrey makes his free throw. Humphrey's a 66% free throw shooter on the year. And Humphrey misses both of them there, and the rebound's pulled down by Emma Goot of Missouri-Valley. That's her 2nd rebound. And here we have Winchester bringing the ball up the court. She gets the ball over on the wing to Bailey Coyle. Coyle's dribbling with Ferguson guarding her, and she gets rid of it. And then Humphrey jumps the passing lane. So Leah Humphrey with a nice steal. Humphrey's layup is good, so Humphrey's up to 15 points in the game, and that'll be Humphrey's 4th steal as well. So Leah's done a great job on the defensive end and turned some of those turnovers into some points for her. And we have a turnover by the Lady Reds as we have a travel there, and it looks like Nelson will get a chance to come into the game now for Leah Humphrey. So Leah Hall's the only starter left on the floor for Underwood as Kinsley Ferguson brings the ball up the court to set things up. And she had a nice screen set for her over on the side, and Kinsley Ferguson with a nice 3-pointer. Taylor Nelson had a nice lob pass. It's a great play drawn up by Coach Flynn out of the inbound there. And so Kinsley Ferguson has a nice 3 there. Ferguson looks like that was one of her first 3s of the season. So great shot there by the freshman, Kinsley Ferguson. Once again, the Eagle defense is staying aggressive there, and Taylor Nelson's out there on Winchester. Oh, nice pass in the post there. Contreras scores the bucket as number 32, Emma Goot, found her down on that low block. So nice move by Contreras. So Contreras is up to 2 points on the game. That was her first bucket, or 4 points on the game, as that was her 2nd bucket of this half. And it looks like Leah Hall gets called for a travel over on the side here. So we're at 1:15 left in the quarter. We're at that running clock point right now as the Eagles are up 45-10 on the Lady Reds. And there is Emma Goot. So Goot's up to 6 points. Goot's up to 6 points there as Contreras found her for a bucket. It's 45-12 now, Eagles with 50 seconds left in the quarter. Oh, and you have Winchester jumping across there. Winchester picks up her 2nd steal of the game as she brings the ball up the court. She pushes it a little bit and then pulls it back out as Taylor Nelson picks her up close to half court. We found Contreras in the post there. Contreras kind of fades away and has a nice shot. So Contreras has kind of picked up the offensive pace this half as she's up to 6 points now for the half. Leah Hall then finds Delaney Ambrose on the other side, and nice block from Winchester coming the other way. Winchester keeps pushing. She goes past Nelson, and she goes right at Leah Hall, and she's getting charged for an offensive foul. So she kind of put that left arm up and shoved Leah Hall back a little bit, and that will be Winchester's 4th foul as we approach the end of the 3rd quarter. It is Underwood 45, Missouri-Valley 14. After 3 quarters of play here. So we'll probably kind of keep seeing some fresh faces as we round out this game, as it looks like Underwood, though, is going to put their starters in to begin this quarter. So just some leading scorers here for the Eagles right now. Aaliyah Humphrey has 15 points to lead the Eagles. Leah Hall has put in 9 points. Elizabeth Jacobson has 6. Kendra Cook has 5. Peyton Cook with 4. Kinsley Ferguson, the freshman, hit a 3-pointer this quarter to get on the board. Zoe Russ has 2, and Delaney Ambrose has 1 as well. The Eagles have really kind of picked up the defensive end and had a lot of steals so far. Kendra Cook leads the way with 6 steals. Aaliyah Humphrey has 4. Leah Hall and Macy Van Fossen both have 3, and Peyton Cook and Elizabeth Jacobson have a steal apiece. Leading Missouri Valley, Maya Contreras has scored all 6 of her points this 3rd quarter. Emma Goot also has 6 points, and Sophie Caniglia has 2. So we are ready to start this 4th quarter with Underwood up 45-14. Looks like the Eagles will begin with their starters out there, and the Lady Reds, they've got some fresh faces out there right now. Crystal Martinez is in there for the first time. We also see Shelby Divelbest is back in there, so a lot of freshmen on the court for the Lady Reds right now. Peyton Cook finds Van Fossen down low. Van Fossen follows her shot and is fouled as she's about to go up. So she was fouled on the floor is what the official says, so the Lady Eagles will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Humphrey finds Van Fossen right there. Van Fossen to Humphrey to Hall, some quick ball movement. Hall's three-pointer is long, and the rebound comes down for Shelby Dibblebest, a freshman from Missouri Valley. Dibblebest brought the ball up the court, and Maya Zapia, the freshman, also turned the ball over. Kendra Cook picks up another steal. Cook's pushing the ball up the court. Humphrey found her down in the low block. Cook kicks the ball back out to Humphrey. Into Kendra down low. Kendra's shot is off. And it looks like we're going to have a push from Van Fossen from behind. So Kendra Cook, I'm sorry. So Kendra Cook's going to pick up her first foul of the game. As it will be Henley Arbaugh bringing the ball up the court now. So the Lady Reds have all freshmen out here. They're such a young team right now, and it's been a tough season for them right now as they are currently 0-12 on the year. But with so many freshmen, you can only see them getting better as they keep progressing throughout the next couple of years. Well, Arbaugh threw the ball in there, got tipped, and she grabbed it before she was all the way in bounds. So it means Eagle basketball as they bring the ball up the court here. Peyton Cook drives and has a turnover, and it's going to be a steal for the Lady Reds. And then Aaliyah Humphrey gets the ball back. So a couple quick steals there. Humphrey found Van Fossen driving to the basket, and Van Fossen finishes the layup. So Van Fossen's fouled, so she gets her first points of the game. Aaliyah Humphrey with a nice find after the steal. And it'll be Van Fossen going to the line to shoot one. Van Fossen's a 56% free throw shooter on the season, and it looks like the Lady Reds are going to have another group of players come back in. So Sophie Caniglia's checked back in. The senior Carly Winchester's back in. Contreras is back in. So looks like the Lady Reds have put their starters back on the floor here. Van Fossen's free throw is short, and the rebound was pulled down by Emma Goot, but there's a tie-up underneath, and so it'll be Underwood basketball again. So we are just under 6 minutes left in the quarter as the Eagles are up 47-14. So that jump ball actually is going to belong to Missouri Valley. So it'll be the Lady Reds basketball. And the Eagles had the ball at the beginning of the quarter, and the arrow must have got flipped over. So the Lady Reds, Carly Winchester will bring it up to set up their offense. So Winchester gets a double screen on the top of the key, and she isn't able to find either of the rollers off that screen, and the ball will go to Contreras up top as it looks like they're going to reset. Contreras kind of lobs that ball down low there. Goot's shot is tipped. Leah Hall chases after it, and it's going to be white basketball as she was pushed by number 40, Sophie Caniglia. The Eagles are bringing in a couple new posts as Macy Van Fossen and Peyton Cook, the seniors, are going to take a breather. Zoe Russ and Elizabeth Jacobson are checking in here. Humphrey tried to get that ball through traffic, but it gets tipped away, and Sophie Messerschmidt comes up with it, and that gets the ball back to Winchester, who's going to bring it up the court here. Nice drive by Contreras. She went up with that right hand from the left side, and that allowed Jacobson to get a tip on there, and it'll be Eagle basketball again. Kendra Cook hits the three-pointer. So Kendra is not normally a big three-point shooter, but she's able to knock that one down. She's just a 22% free throw shooter around the year. And so Kendra is up to 8 points on the night. The Eagles are up 50-14 with 4 minutes left in the game. Humphrey about came away with another steal. She got her hand on the ball, but Missouri Valley was able to tip it up, and Kendra Cook comes away with the rebound. Cook is pushing the ball up the court to Leah Hall. Eagles kind of continue to rotate that ball around. Leah Hall finds Zoe Russ down low. And there's Humphrey left alone on that wing. Humphrey's three-pointer is good, so Kendra Cook finds Aaliyah Humphrey over on that wing. And Aaliyah is now up to 18 points on the game, so she's leading the Eagles in scoring as it's 53-14, just over 3 minutes left in the game. Lady Red's shot is long. Aaliyah Humphrey comes away with the rebound. She finds Leah Hall getting up the court. So Leah's going to go up for the layup. Leah's layup is just long, but the ball is passed away from Missouri Valley. Leah goes in again and gets fouled as she attempts to go up, so that foul will be on Sophie Messerschmidt of Missouri Valley. So it'll be 1-1 as Leah Hall's going to be shooting here at the line. Leah Humphrey's going to probably take a break for the rest of the night, so Leah had a great game tonight. She's finished with 18 points, and it looks like Leah Hall's going to be at the line for shooting 1-1. So Hall hits the first shot, so Hall's up to 10 points now on the night. Hall's a 68% free throw shooter, and she hits that one as well. So Hall's going to finish the night with 11 points as Allie Fletcher's going to check into the game again. Winchester brings the ball up the court as Eagles have some fresh faces out there. Taylor Nelson just recently checked in, and Allie Fletcher and checked in as well. And Fletcher's going to get called for a foul over there on the wing. She tried jumping that passing lane, but instead she got a little bit too much of the freshman Caniglia. So Contreras will inbound the ball underneath for the Lady Reds. Looking for some cutters, doesn't see any, so she lobs the ball into Winchester. Winchester, nice pass back to Caniglia, but the Eagles were able to get a hand on the pass. And Kendra Cook comes away with the rebound as Ella Myler misses the shot there. Kendra drives, she gets the ball to Fletcher. Fletcher comes around the corner and shot is just in and out. Elizabeth Jacobson had a nice offensive rebound. Her putback is missed and she gets her own rebound again, and then she's fouled. So Jacobson will be taking some shots here. She's going to go to the line and shoot 1-1. So we have 2 minutes left in the game as Elizabeth Jacobson's going to the line. Jacobson's first shot is long, but she does a nice job following, and then she finds Zoe Russ underneath. So Jacobson gets a rebound on her own missed free throw, and then she immediately finds Zoe Russ underneath, and Russ is up to 4 points on the game. So we got Winchester driving the ball to the basket, and she's met by a host of Eagle defenders, and they're going to end up calling that foul on number 21, Taylor Nelson. So Nelson's going to pick up her second foul here. Winchester's first free throw is missed. Winchester's a 52% free throw shooter on the year. Winchester's been held scoreless tonight. She's the team's leading scorer, averaging 5.6 points per game, but Eagle defense has done a good job locking her down tonight. Winchester's second free throw is also long, and the ball gets tipped around, and Jacobson comes away with the rebound. So it'll be Zoe Russ bringing the ball up the court, and she gets called for a travel. She's bringing it up, and that'll be Kendra Cook checking out. So this junior Kendra Cook checks out. She had a nice game tonight. She kind of filled up the stat sheet in a lot of different areas, and there'll be a minute and a half left with the Eagles up by 43. Kinsley Ferguson, the freshman, is who came in for a Cook there. Eagles kind of rotating the ball around. Ferguson's going to get called for a travel there. She tried driving there, but she ended up running into defender Ella Myler, the sophomore from Missouri Valley, and so it'll be Missouri Valley basketballs. We're closing in on a minute left in the game. Well, Lady Reds drive to the basket, and their shot is missed. Zoe Russ comes away with the rebound, and she clears it out to Taylor Nelson, and so Nelson will bring the ball up the court here. She finds Fletcher on the wing. Fletcher puts the three up. The rebound goes long. Kinsley Ferguson, the freshman, got a rebound, but she ends up traveling underneath the basket then. So nice offensive rebound by Ferguson. Unfortunately, she had a turnover there, and so it'll be Missouri Valley basketball. So we have Myler bringing the ball up the court. We're at 35 seconds left in the game. You have Ferguson guarding Myler. Myler lobs it into Contreras down low. She kicks it back out to Winchester, whose shot goes long, and that's Allie Fletcher coming away with her second rebound. So we got 20 seconds left. Ferguson finds Taylor Nelson up the floor. Nelson drives, looks down low for a post, couldn't find anybody, but finds Zoe Russ at the high post. Allie Fletcher drives in there, but it's blocked by Winchester. We're at 6 seconds left. Contreras drives. Contreras' layup is good, so she gets a nice late bucket from Missouri Valley as the Underwood Eagles are going to come away with the victory tonight. So the final score in Underwood, we have Underwood 57, Missouri Valley 16.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Andy Van Fossen taking over for Greg Bachman that just got done doing the girls' game. The Eagles come out victorious on their return to their home court from Christmas break. Tonight, the 7-3 overall and 5-3 in the Western Iowa Conference Underwood Eagles will take on their neighbors from the north, the Missouri-Valley Big Reds, who are 1-11 overall and 0-9 in the conference. The Eagles are coached by Brad Bloom, assisted by Brad Anderlich and Isaiah Humphrey. The Eagles have been off for about a week. Just with Friday was supposed to be a game here against Tri-Center, but with school being canceled around the area because of the blizzard conditions, that game will be made up at a later date. So the Eagles last time on the court was at Logan Magnolia, where they came away with a 51-45 win. Missouri Valley actually just played last night against Trainer in what is assumed to be a makeup game and came out on the 50-69 short end of the stick. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the starting lineups. And welcome back. Our starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Phil and Janet Bloom of Erling and Marcella Feikstra of Sheldon, Iowa. Your starting lineup first for the Big Reds. Number 0, junior Cole Staska. Cole's averaging 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and just under 1 assist. Number 1, Will Gutzmer is a junior. Will's averaging 10.5 points, which leads the Big Red. 5.2 rebounds a game, which is second, and he's averaging 1 assist a game. Number 3, Alec Victor is a senior. Alec is averaging 3.8 points a game, 1.8 assists, and 1.7 rebounds. Brody Lager, freshman, second on the team in scoring, just over 10 points a game at 10.1. Brody's pulling down 2.8 rebounds a game, and he's also dishing out assists. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Big Red, number 52, Connor Murray, who's a junior. Connor's averaging 3.4 points a game, 6 rebounds, which leads the team, and he's also chipping in an assist. For the Eagles, will be their normal starting 5. Kobe Fink, senior, number 2. Kobe averaging 8.2 points a game, averaging 3 assists, and just under 4 rebounds a game at 3.9. Number 11, senior Braden Wolin. Braden has been on a tear late, playing really good basketball. He's second on the team in scoring at 10.2. He's averaging 2 rebounds a game and 2 assists. Number 12, senior Quinn Cook, averaging 7.4 points a game, 3 rebounds a game, and just over 1 assist. Timothy Kahn leading the Eagles in scoring with 10.8 points a game, 3 rebounds and 1 assist. And finally, number 23, Blake Hall. He's a senior, averaging 7.1 points a game, 8.7 rebounds a game for the 6'1" Hall, and leading the team in assists with 4 a game. So your lineup for the Big Reds: Staska, Gutzmer, Fichter, Lager, Murray. For the Eagles, Fink, Wolin, Cook, Kahn, and Hall. We've got about a minute and 15 seconds before we start the game. You hear the Underwood marching band in the background. It's kind of nice having some fans in the stands tonight with the government or the governor restricting the attendance at games, making it now where you have your immediate family +2. It's nice. It feels more like high school basketball. You know, although the kids were able to come out and play earlier in the year, a lot of times it felt like, and in most cases it was, you were playing in front of an empty gym. With the band and the restrictions and everything, it's gonna make for a good night of basketball, hopefully from here on out. 30 seconds left before we get going. The Eagles will be on the road on Fridays to make the trip to Audubon, which just informed that the Audubon Wheelers took down the Trainer girls tonight up in Audubon. I'm not sure what the score was, but that is Trainer's first loss, and coupled with Wood girls win tonight, that is put the Eagles and the Cardinals in a tie for the conference lead. Both have one loss.
We ask all spectators and guests to follow all seating protocols set in place by our school and administrators for your safety. Welcome to Underwood High School, tonight's boys basketball game between the Missouri-Valley Big Reds and your Underwood Eagles. Big Reds are coached by Jeff Miller, assisted by Ryan Victor and Jamie Fox. Starters, Missouri-Valley, number 0, Cole Casca. Number 1, Will Gooster. Number 3, Alex Victor. Number 4, Brody Lover. And number 22, Connor Murray. Your Eagles are coached by Brad Bloom and assisted by Brad Anderlick and Isaiah Humphrey. Starters for your Eagles, number 2, Colby Fink. Number 11, Brayden Woolen. Number 12, Quinn Cook. Number 14, Tim Cobb. And number 23, Blake Hall. Please welcome tonight's officials, all leaders in your right.
And we're just about ready to tip off. Again, a pleasant good evening to all of you listening and watching on Fuller Digital. Again, thank you to the Fuller Digital for providing the YouTube coverage for this evening's game and for the season. Tip is controlled by the Big Red, and the Eagles are going to start out man-to-man. Victor called for traveling, be a turnover. And the ball will go over to the Eagles. Hall inbounds to Fink. Hall for 3. Short, and we'll turn the ball over to one. Missouri Valley still with a 3-2 lead. It's a traveling call. Hall to inbound for the Eagles. Hall for 3, short, rebound by Murray. It's a second rebound. Looks like the Big Red are content with Blake shooting that outside shot, with Murray and Lager both kind of camping out in the defensive lane. Nice move by Will Gutzmer. And one. That's Lager's second foul. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, he's their second leading scorer. 2 quick fouls. We probably won't see Brody the rest of the half. Nice hustle by Kobe Fink. Cole Staska going hard to the hoop, fouled by number 12, Quinn Cook. That'll be his first. Jeff Miller, the head coach of the Big Red, much like Coach Bachman said with the girls team, they're a young squad getting some valuable learning experience here in the Tough Wit Conference. Staska knocks down his first one, just over 6 minutes left in the first quarter, and in and out. Nice box out by Blake Hall. push on number 52, Connor Murray. That'll be his first. Big Red with 6 minutes left in the first quarter, up 6-4. Again, you look at the score from last night. Nice drive by Fink. Rebound by Murray. Again, you watch last night to see the score from last night's game. Trainer second in the conference. Big Reds, on paper it's a 19-point loss, but putting up 50 points against a really stout Trainer defense has got to give Coach Miller some excitement moving forward. Blocked by Kahn, coming over the top of Will Gutzmer, maintain possession of the Big Red. Eagles staying at 2-3 zone off the out-of-bounds play. Fink and Woolen up top. Bryce Patton set to check into the game for the Eagles. Traveling call against Staska. Patton into the game for number 14, Tim Kahn. Again, Murray's given Hall all the room he wants out there on top. Fink for three. Got it. Kobe Fink for three. Nice shooting touch by Fink gives the Eagles a 7-6 lead. And just like that, Fink called for his first foul. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Nice defensive tip by Bryce Patton. Big Red will maintain possession. An inbound in the front court. Over to Staska for three, and he gets called for the walk. 4:11 left in the first quarter. Eagles hanging on to a 7-6 lead. Murray with body on the drive on Blake Hall. That'll be Murray's second foul. Missouri-Valley now with two starters with two fouls. Still half a period left to play. Hall knocks down the first one. Hall's a 57% free throw shooter into the game for the Big Red. It'll be number 33, Aiden Zapla, and in for the Eagles, number 10, Alex Ravlin, in for Braden Woolen. Hall knocks down second. Makes it a 9-6 ball game in favor of Underwood. Missouri-Valley really taking advantage of Underwood's overplaying on defense. Nice steal by Fink. And a finish. Kobe Fink now with 5 points. Coach Miller with the Missouri-Valley timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Underwood up 11-6, 3 minutes, 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Connor Murray and Brody Lager each with two fouls for the Big Red. That's two big pieces of their starting lineup. Quinn Cook and Kobe Fink with the fouls for Underwood. Jacob Mead into the game for the Big Red. The weave up at the top. Staska for three. Short rebound to Quinn Cook. Eagles looking to run. Nice cut by Fink. Eagles maintain possession. Patting into Hall. And Hall is fouled on the drive. Foul called on number 33, Aiden Zapla. It'll be his first. It'll be the team's fifth. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Good kick out by Cook. Hall to Ravlin for three. Long rebound by Will Getzmer. Quickness of Underwood's defense is really being shown here. Not allowing any of the Big Red any opportunities or any gaps to drive in their man offense. Nice defense, speaking of, by Alex Ravlin. Forces a jump ball, which will give the Eagles possession. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first period. Nice crossover by Fink. Aiden Zapla called for his second foul. So Missouri Valley, in less than 7 minutes, has 3 guys with 2 fouls. Next foul will be a 1-and-1. Offensive foul called by Quinn Cook. That'll be Quinn's second for the remainder of the first half. 1 minute, 40 seconds left. Underwood up 11-6. James Brainerd at the line, shooting 2. Knocks down his first one. James is a 71.4% free throw shooter. And number 11, Alex Murray. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. And Underwood's had a lot of possessions. Steal by Wolin. And the finish on the other end. That's Braden's first basket of the evening. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Nice defensive effort by Kahn. Leads to a steal from Wolin into Ravlin for the corner. And Ravlin's called for the travel. Into the game for the Big Red will be number 2, Dane Jansen. He's a freshman. 15 seconds left. The Eagles up 15-6. The three is good if it goes. It is long. And that's the end of the first period. Underwood 15, Missouri Valley 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Good call by Raleigh Weavers. Former Charter Oak Ute superintendent calls the offensive foul on Alex Ravlin. It'll be his first. Jacob Mead into the game for Cole Staska. Lager for three. Short, rebound by Kahn, knocked out of bounds by Lager. Will be the Eagles basketball. Up 19-8, 6.5 minutes left in the quarter. Like Missouri-Valley really trying to take away the lane. Ravlin with the second bucket. Lager to Mead, short rebound by Fink. An official's timeout. Looks like Wolin got poked in the eye. And Patton will check in for Braden Wolin. Under 6 minutes left. The Eagles with a 21-8 lead. Nice pass from Fink to Ravlin. Full timeout called by Jeff Miller. Ravlin's got 6. The Eagles have a 23-8 lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And welcome back again with camera statistician, do-it-all Danny Stein, and math whiz Greg Bachman, statistician, which is right up his alley, Greg Bachman. I'm Andy Van Fossen. 23-8. Second quarter lead from the Eagles. 5.5 minutes left in the first half. A little more movement for the Eagle or for the Big Red offense. Rebound by Fink off the Connor Murray miss. Tipped out of bounds, will remain Eagles basketball. Checking back into the game for the Big Red. 0, Cole Staska. In for number 1, Will Gutzmer. Play call short, rebound by Murray. Staska, a good looking shot, didn't fall for him. Red will maintain possession. Ref was right there to make the call, no need to argue. And we're back at it. Lager for 3. Long rebound by Brody Lager. Game for the Big Red, number 1, Will Gutzmer. Checking in for number 5, Jacob Mead. 4 minutes left in the first half. Underwood with a 23-11 lead. Both teams have cleaned it up a little bit. Big Red still with 18 fouls. At the Council Bluffs shootout, or the MAC shootout, Fremont Mills against Underwood, Blake Hall was able to set the Underwood all-time leading rebound record, once held by John Brocker. For those of you who know anything about Underwood basketball, John Brocker is 6'4"-ish. Blake's about 6'1". So again, not to take any away from John Brocker. Yeah, 6'1" Hall leading the all-time Eagle rebounding record. The rebounding mark is pretty impressive. Into the game for the Eagles, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the half, will be Quinn Cook and Braden Wallen. The Eagles actually can get about any shot they want. Last couple times down the floor, kind of their mind is thinking before their body's acting. So a couple turnovers. Stoska with a nice drive. Again, another rebound by Hall. Looking up for Kahn. And the finish. It's Kahn's first basket of the evening, 27-11. Big Red on with the rebound. And a Hall, the Eagles looking to run, just over 2 minutes left. Nice look from Hall to Cook. And Coach Miller takes a full timeout. That's his third timeout of the half. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first half. Underwood 29, Big Red of Missouri Valley 11. Welcome back. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first half. Underwood with a 29-11 lead. Again, stay tuned for halftime. We've got our usual segment, Seidler Synopsis, talking about the JV game. Nice drive by Cole Staska right at Quinn Cook. That's Quinn's third. He's got 3 fouls to go along with his 6 points and 1 rebound. Staska long on the first one. Into the game for the Eagles will be number 13, Wyatt Baker. Staska's second one is long, rebound by Fink. Kobe's second on the team in rebounding, being about 5'8", 5'9", depending on what the doctor said it is physical. Knocked out of bounds by a Lager, will maintain possession by the Eagles. Kahn for 3. Just long, rebound by Lager. Minute and a half. Victor for 3. In and out. Offensive board by Lager. Double team. Kicked it out to Staska. Foul is called on number 14, Tim Kahn. That'll be his first foul. Staska will go back to the line. He's 1 of 5 right now from the line. 1 in the bonus. Long again, rebound. Gutzmer, and good. Offensive board leads to an easy bucket. 29-13 Eagles, just over a minute left in the first quarter. Or excuse me, in the first half. Hall to Fink. Long rebound by Staska. Logger for three. Got it. It's Brody Logger's second three, and it cuts the Eagle lead to 29-16, 42 seconds left. Alex Ravlin checking into the game for Timothy Kahn. 30 seconds left in the first half. It's like the Big Red are work for the last shot on a 5-0 run. 10 seconds, 9, 8, Victor at the top. Traveling call against the Big Red. 4.8 seconds left, 29-16 Underwood. Again, Seidler's synopsis coming up at halftime. He's had an interesting week, to say the least. 3, 2. Play call for three. It's good if it goes. Good! Play call knocks down a three at the buzzer. To be his fifth. And we're back at halftime. Your score, Underwood 32. The Big Red, Missouri Valley 16. We're joined by our home game segment, halftime segment, Seidler Synopsis. Luke, it's been a while since we've talked to you. Can you give us a quick synopsis of the JV game tonight?
Well, started out pretty well. I mean, a lot of steals. I mean, those steals turn into easy transition buckets, which give us a nice cushion that we can work with and run our zone and work better. I mean, like, it gives us a cushion where we can try things that we haven't really tried before, and gives a lot of the kids who don't get as much playing time, gives them a chance to show us what they're made of, if you would.
Sounded like you were kind of rambling there with your transition to zone. I'm not really sure what that meant, but it's your synopsis, so it's for the people that get to see the game. We're hanging on you. So, how's the semester going? Heard that we go back to school February 1st full time as a freshman and a second semester freshman. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's nice to have that day off in between. Well, not really day off, but gives you plenty of time to do your homework. But it's going to be nice to see all the people who I haven't seen all year, really. I mean, there's a lot of people on the A day that I never really get to see, and who I haven't seen since football season. So it's going to be nice to catch up with them.
I see. So how's second semester going? I mean, overall, we brought up the fact we're going back to school. You're about halfway through your freshman year. What have been the positives and negatives so far of your freshman year?
Positives really just kind of living life. I don't know. it's nice to have that freedom. I mean, you switch classes and it's up to you, really. I don't know, you get to make your own schedule, which I think is pretty cool. But negatives is just a lot of homework, you know, but it's preparing us for college, at least. That's what they say, so.
Well, yep, they must know something.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, you know, I got a long ways to drive home. I was wondering if you could give me a lift home tonight.
I'm afraid not. I got to. Yeah. Never mind.
Okay, I'll just take an Uber. I'm not used to that. Before we go, we'd be remiss to find out what the hand sanitizer is tonight. So Seidler Synopsis brought to you tonight by
Seidler Sanitizers, and today's sanitizer is champagne toast.
Running back home, champagne toast. Luke, always good to hear from you. Continued success, and we'll talk to you next week.
Alrighty, sounds like a plan.
That was Luke Seidler with Seidler Synopsis. We'll be back as halftime continues here in Underwood. And welcome back. About 2 minutes left before we start the second half. Our scoring and statistical leaders, courtesy of Greg Bachman, statistician. Kobe Fink with 7 points, James Brainerd with 4, Alex Ravlin with 6 off the bench, Braden Wallen with 2, Quinn Cook with 6 points. Quinn's got 3 fouls, though. Be interesting to see what Coach Bloom does with him in the second half. Tim Kahn with 2 points and Blake Hall with 5. No offensive rebounds yet for the Eagles. Patton with 1, Fink with 3, Brainerd with 1, Hall with 4, and Tim Kahn with 3. Alex Ravlin has 4 steals and 2 assists to lead the Eagles. For the Big Red, Cole Staska with 4 points, Will Gutzmer with 4. Brody Lager with 2 threes has 6 points, and Connor Murray with 2. Brody Lager leading the Big Red with 4 offensive rebounds, while Connor Murray is leading the Big Red overall with 6. Just over a minute left for the start of the second half. The Eagles will be on the road on Friday, heading to Audubon. Audubon's always a tough place to play. Nice floor, nice gym, just a real tough place to play. Good high school basketball environment. So kind of winding down the season here, I would think, here in the next couple of weeks or so. The boys and girls both will start figuring out, or at least hear from both the association and the girls union as to where exactly the tournament trail will take them. It's like both coaches are starting with their starting 5 to open up the second half. Big Reds will open up the second half with possession. Kahn, Cook, Hall, Wolin, and Fink in for the Big Reds. Staska, Gutzmer, Fichter, Lager, and Murray. Underwood stays in their man-to-man. Lager for 3, in and out for Murray, good. Brody Lager with his 3rd 3, averaging 10.1 points a game. That puts him at 9. Hall looks to answer. Short rebound by Lager. Big Reds looking to run. High screen from Murray. Lager again for 3 is long. Murray tracks down the offensive board. And Wolin got a hand on it. Good hustle play by Connor Murray. Lager short, rebound by Braid Wolin. Like the Big Red they're content with letting Blake Hall shoot the 3, coming off the screen. A good drive by Hall to the basket. Earns him a trip to the line. Be Cole Staska's 2nd foul. Hall at the line. Again, shooting 57%. It's long on the first one. And knocks down the second one, 33-19. Eagles. Nice shot off the glass by Will Gutzmer. Will 6, he's leading the Big Red with 10.5 points a game. Wolin short, rebound by Gutzmer. Big Reds looking to run again, screened by Murray. Had the back door. Quinn Cook with the steal. Eagles looking to run. Big gamble by Quinn Cook. Comes out a winner on that one with the offensive foul. That's Will Gutzmer's 2nd. That could have been huge for the Eagles. Cook picking up that 4th foul. Call goes his way. Kobe Fink with the steal. Big Red naturally back. Kahn on the drive. Over to Cook. Nice pass from Kahn to Cook. 8 points for Cook. He's leading the Eagles. Connor Murray from 12, long, rebound by Lager. Tough angled shot by Lager, rebound by Hall. Brody Lager has 9 rebounds to go along with his 9 points. Kobe Fink for 3. That's his spot on the floor. You let Kobe stand there at the top of the key, he's going to knock that down the majority of the time. 10 points for Fink. 4.5 minutes left in the quarter, 38-21, Eagles. Smart play by Lager going at the post for the Eagles. Quinn Cook, that'll be his 4th foul. Bryce Patton into the game for Quinn Cook. Lager long on the second. Rebound by Hall. Looks like Hall's a little gimpy. Like I mentioned earlier, that's Bryce Patton's first offensive rebound and only offensive rebound for the Eagles. The Big Red, by contrast, have 9 offensive rebounds, led by Brody Lager's 5. Violation, free throw violation called on the Big Red will give Patton a chance to knock it down. And he does. Just under 4 minutes left in the third quarter, 40-22. Underwood. Nice position by Will Gutzmer. 6 points for Will. Hall down low, can't finish. Looks like the Eagles have switched up the defense to a 1-3-1 zone. Lager for 3, got it. That's his 4th three-pointer. Gives him 13 points to lead all scorers. Nice drive by Blake Hall. 42-27, 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter. This quarter's going a little bit quicker. And really the first half still by Patton. Eagles looking to run, Big Reds get back. Good transition defense. Wolin for 3, in and out, and rebound by Aiden Zappa. Blake Hall defensive rebound. Pass to Wolin, good. It's like both teams could use a break in the action. A lot of huffing and puffing going out there on both sides. Hall to Wolin, good. Quick 4-point run. Timeout by Underwood. A timeout Missouri Valley. Be a full timeout. Underwood up 46-27 with 1:48 seconds left. It looks like Underwood, if they can get out and run, and if they can get to the basket, there's a lot of good opportunities that they have. You've got Fink that can knock down the three. You got Kahn that can knock down the three. But if you get some guys like Braden Wollen and Hall and Patton going to the hole and being aggressive, it's going to open up a lot of things on the outside. It's going to open up a lot of stuff on the outside for them to knock down shots. Foul situation is a non-factor. Missouri Valley with 3 team fouls, Underwood with 1 foul only. Brainerd and Ravlin into the game for Kahn and Fink. Eagles up 19, showing a little press. Haven't seen much of the press from Coach Bloom this year. Big Red able to break it. Drop back into a 2-3 zone. Stolen by Wollen. Nice try by Bryce Patton, right idea. A 1-2-1-1 press set up by the Eagles. Victor off the glass. Lager for 3. Long or short. Rebound by Patton. Eagles looking to run. Nice crossover. Nice crossover by Bryce Patton, drawing the foul from Will Gutzmer. Patton at the line. He's 2 of 4 on the evening. Excuse me, 3 for 3 on the evening. Wyatt Baker into the game. And Pat knocks down his 4th free throw on the evening. Big Red up the court quick. Zap along on the 3. Touched by the Big Red. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Alex Ravlin on the drive. It's Alex's 8th point. 38 seconds left. Mead from 15, long, short. Patton with the defensive board. 15 seconds. 15 seconds left in the quarter, down to 10. Ravlin with the travel. Alex Ravlin with the steal and the finish. Give him 10 points, and that'll give the Eagles a 25-point lead going into the 4th quarter, 52-27. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the start of the 4th quarter. And welcome back, starting the fourth quarter. James Brainerd in for Woolen. Cook short. Underwood in a 1-3-1. Nice find by Fichter to Murray. Be Connor Murray's second basket of the evening, give him 4, and cuts the Eagles' lead to 23. Brody Lager for 3. Long rebound by Kahn. Nice move by James Brainerd. Give him 6 on the evening. Career high for James. Lager for 3, short. Those back-to-back games. Back-to-back games are starting to catch up, looks like, with the Big Red. We're going to have a line change, it looks like, here for the Eagles. Yes, Quinn Cooks knocks down the first one. Alex Ravlin, A.J. Scott, Bryce Patton, and Wyatt Baker into the game for the Eagles. Cook at the line, 3 for 3 so far. Make it 4 for 4. Jack Van Fossen into the game for Cook. Coach Bloom getting some guys some quality minutes against varsity competition. Nice move by Lager. Can't get to fall. Rebound by Van Fossen. Nice reverse layup by Bryce Patton. Bryce having a really nice game tonight. 6 points, 4 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. I want to think about taking him on my fantasy team this year. Could use some guard depth. Nice move by Ravlin, fouled by Alec Fichter. That'll be Fichter's second foul. 5 minutes left in the ball game. Underwood maintaining a 27-point lead. Ravlin knocks down his first. Into the game for the Big Red. Number 12, Eli Fouts, and number 33, Aiden Zapla. Ravlin short on the second one. Offensive rebound by Van Fossen. Ravlin for 3. Nice rebound by A.J. Scott. Goes up. Just short. Rebound by Eli Fouts. A.J. Scott called for the foul. It'll be his first. It'll be the team's second. Big Reds will inbound under their own hoop. Lager for 3. Long. Rebound by Van Fossen. Nice move by Wyatt Baker. Slaughter's third. He's done a good job of not picking up a cheap foul, having 2 quick fouls called on him in the first quarter. Baker long, and the rebound corralled by number 12, Eli Fouts. Gutzler at the line, knocks down the first one. Into the game for the Eagles, Mason Boothby, Braden Tarks, and Josh Ravlin. We've got 3 freshmen, a junior and a senior out there for Coach Bloom. Second one is good. 3 minutes, 52 seconds left. Underwood with a 27-point lead, 60-33. Josh Ravlin with the drive. A.J. Scott for 3, long. Rebound by Braden Tarks to Boothby, and 1. Nice finish by Mason Boothby. His first varsity points on the year. Boothby with a conventional 3-point play extends the lead to 30, 63-33. Josh Ravlin on the take, and the finish. Freshmen have 5 for the Eagles. Nice finish by Gessler. Will give him 14 to lead the Big Red. Scott for 3. Long rebound to Zappia. Logger on the drive. Rebound by Mead. Blah. Braden Tarks called for the foul. Jacob Mead will go to the line shooting 2. Into the game for the Big Red will be number 2, Dane Jansen, and number 23, Hayden Kokor. Foul called on number 2, Dane Jansen will put Braden Tarks at the line. Braden looking for his first varsity points of the year, and he gets it with a free throw. And he knocks down the second one. Nice job by Braden Tarks getting his first 2 points in the varsity uniform. Eli Fouts for 3. Long, nice box out by Ravlin. The Eagles looking to run. Mason Boothby for 3. Long, rebound by Fouts. Again, from coaching these freshmen, one of the things they like to do is get out and run. They run as much as they can. It's going to be exciting to see them. It's going to be exciting getting them. It's going to be exciting watching them for the next 4 years. Into the game for the Big Red will be number 24, Tony Sargent, number 11, Alex Murray. Minute and a half left in the game. Underwood 67, Missouri Valley 38. A.J. Scott doesn't fall for him. Good transition defense by the Eagles. Mason Boothby called for the foul. It'll be his first. Dane Jansen at the line, shooting 2. And thank you all for listening and watching the game, both games this evening. Special thanks to Danny Stein doing the clock and the scoreboard, and Greg Bachman handling all the stats and doing the girls' game, doing double duty. 67-39, 1 minute left in the game. Ravlin into Van Fossen, and Van Fossen powers it up for his first 2 points of the game. Steal by Ravlin. And with the finish, give Josh 4 points. Nice athletic defensive play by Mason Boothby. Stay with Big Red's possession. 71-39. Underwood up 32. The Eagles are content with running the clock out. And that's the ball game. Your final, Underwood 71, Missouri Valley Big Red 39. We'll have your stats here shortly. We'll be back in 30 seconds to finish everything up. And we're back. Coach Bachman still doing the stats. AP calculus teacher, simple addition. Taking him a little while to get this done. He's giving me the evil eye. I think I'd better tone it down a little bit. He's taking his shoes off. He's got all 10 toes and 10 fingers now out there. Unofficial stats from this evening, starting with Underwood. Bryce Patton with 6 points, 4 total rebounds, and assists and a steal. Kobe Fink with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. James Brainerd, 6 points and 2 rebounds. Mason Boothby off the bench scoring 3 points. Alex Ravlin leading the Eagles with 11, 3 assists and 5 steals. Braden Woolen, 6 points, a rebound, 2 assists and 2 steals. Quinn Cook, 10 points with 1 rebound and a steal. Wyatt Baker scored a point on the evening. Tim Kahn with 2 points, 5 rebounds, an assist and a steal. Blake Hall, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists and a steal. Good night by Blake. Jack Van Fossen, 2 points and 3 rebounds. AJ Scott, 1 rebound. Braden Tarks with his first 2 varsity points of the year, 2 points and an assist. And Josh Ravlin with his first points of the year, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal. For the Big Red, Cole Staska, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Nice, solid effort by Cole tonight. Will Getzmer, 14 points to lead the Big Red, 6 rebounds. Dane Jansen with 1 point. Brody Lager, the freshman, had 13 points, 10 rebounds, 5 of those offensive, so a double-double for Lager. Jacob Mead with 1. Jacob Mead with 1 point, 1 rebound. Alex Murray, 1 rebound. Eli Fouts, 3 rebounds and an assist. And Connor Murray, 4 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Underwood wins 71-39. They will be on the road at Audubon on Friday night. Thank you again for Danny Stein, the cameraman and the scorebook man, and Greg Bachman broadcasting the girls' game and doing the stats. I'm Andy Van Fossen. Have a great night.